For decades, the masses believed wireless connectivity was capped by radio waves, spectrum auctions, and congested frequencies. Accepted as invisible ceilings, no one questioned anymore. Routers became louder, antennas became bigger, and speed promises grew faster than real-world performance could ever deliver.
Mr. Chu, does TikTok access the home Wi-Fi network?
Only if the user turns on the Wi-Fi. I'm sorry, I may not understand the
So if I have
question.
TikTok app on my phone and my phone is on my home Wi-Fi network, does TikTok access that network?
It will have to access the network to get connections to the internet, if that's the question.
Then quietly, outside mainstream hype cycles, researchers, engineers, and defense labs began asking a dangerous question. What if the future of wireless data was never radio at all? What if connectivity moved at the speed of light, literally? Laser-powered Wi-Fi, sometimes framed under Li-Fi, or free space optical communication, is not a concept designed to replace Wi-Fi as you know it, but to transcend its limitations entirely.
The radio spectrum highway is limited. This means the data through Wi-Fi or 5G will slow down until it stands still.
Instead of broadcasting radio signals in all directions, laser Wi-Fi transmits data through focused beams of light, tight, precise, resistant to interference, and brutally fast.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
While the masses continue arguing about router brands and speed plans, the elite are watching infrastructure quietly evolve at the physics level. This is not innovation by iteration. This is a meta shift in how data occupies space.
Affordable high-speed internet for rural or hard-to-reach areas via laser beam. Project started as an experiment by Google's parent company Alphabet. But now Tara is becoming an independent enterprise. Some see the tech rivaling Elon Musk's satellite internet company Starlink when it comes to connecting rural areas.
Laser Wi-Fi does not splash information everywhere, it delivers it intentionally. And once you realize that distinction, you realize why this matters more than any minor generational upgrade. Laser-powered Wi-Fi uses modulated light beams, usually in the infrared spectrum, to transmit binary data point-to-point at extremely high speeds. Where radio waves scatter, light focuses. A transmitter converts digital data into rapid light fluctuations, invisible to the human eye, while a receiver decodes those fluctuations back into usable data. No frequency crowding, no overlap, no neighborhood interference, just linear-site precision. Recent demonstrations reported multi-gigabit speeds in urban test environments, with latency competitive enough for real-time systems, cloud workloads, and next-generation applications. Critics fixate on linear-site limitations, missing the bigger picture entirely. Laser Wi-Fi is not fighting Wi-Fi, it complements it, offloading heavy bandwidth where traditional wireless collapses. Data centers, smart cities, satellite links, disaster zones.
Lahaina fire broke out. The community lost power and cellular service, leaving many residents unable to contact their loved ones. And a community-driven initiative sprung into action, bringing mobile units with satellite links to the disaster zone to get survivors back online.
Military operations.
Tech titan Elon Musk has cut off Starlink access allegedly used by Russian forces, throwing Vladimir Putin's army off guard.
And dense urban corridors are already testing this technology quietly. The masses ask, will it work in my living room? The elite ask, where does radio fundamentally fail? Those are very different questions. And the answers are already shaping future networks.
Take very high-speed connectivity and extend it to places that don't have it. You're talking about beams that are as narrow as a chopstick that are pointing to a grain of rice on the other side.
You kind of generally get it pointed in the right direction, and then our field techs log in on the computer, and they have what's called a web GUI that you can fine-tune it to your target. It's almost like a scope that you'd see, and you just point and click with the mouse.
That all sounds interesting, but if this technology depends on lasers, what happens when something like a bird or some idiot waving his hand gets in the way of the signal?
Yeah, you will see a brief interruption, but we have built-in algorithms and software inside the terminal to detect that there was a brief interruption and we have a repeat request, which is a retransmission of the data. So the other side doesn't even notice that brief blip of loss of packets because we are able to detect it and retransmit it.
There is something ancient about using light to communicate. From fire beacons to signal mirrors, humanity has always trusted photons before electrons.
Light the beacons!
Laser Wi-Fi feels futuristic, but its logic is deeply primal: clarity over noise, intent over broadcast. What makes this moment unique is timing. The modern world is choking on data demand, AI workloads, autonomous systems, augmented reality, and real-time analytics pushing infrastructures past safe thresholds. Meanwhile, recent global news cycles quietly highlighted investments into optical backhaul systems, satellite laser links, and spacito ground optical communications. Governments rarely invest casually. When light becomes strategic, you pay attention. Laser communication also changes the security conversation entirely. Light does not pass through walls, it does not leak sideways, and it does not announce itself. Interception becomes significantly harder, not because of encryption alone, but because physics itself becomes the barrier. The masses scroll past that detail. The elite understand that true security often hides in design choices, not software patches. This is the kind of infrastructure shift that looks boring until everything else depends on it. Don't follow the crowd. Follow the aura. Radio-based networks collapse under congestion, distance, and interference, problems that grow exponentially as more devices come online. Light behaves differently. Laser Wi-Fi scales by segmentation, not saturation. Each beam is its own lane, independent, predictable, and economically efficient once deployed. This is why telecom providers and urban planners are exploring rooftop laser links, street-level optical relays, and hybrid radio-optical grids. You do not replace roads, you add express lanes. Laser Wi-Fi acts as those express lanes for the digital world. In smart factories, lasers bypass interference from machinery. In hospitals, they reduce electromagnetic noise risk. In dense cities, they bridge buildings without trenching fiber through chaos. The meta here is obvious. Infrastructure is becoming directional, intentional, and optimized for flow. The masses call it niche. The elite recognize early infrastructure patterns. History rarely announces itself loudly.
Hi, Alex. What are you playing?
I'm playing World Jam. It's an online game that you can talk to other people around the world, where you can trade animals with costumes and play games together.
Oh, that sounds like fun. But your friends don't know who you are on it, do they?
No, they don't know who I am.
For younger generations raised on instant feedback loops, buffering feels prehistoric. Laser Wi-Fi aligns with that expectation curve perfectly. Near zero latency, absurd throughput, and reliability that feels invisible when working correctly. At the same time, older generations benefit quietly: stability, security, and resilience baked into the system. This is not tech for flexing speed tests. This is tech for eliminating friction. Recent experimental rollouts in campuses and industrial zones reported massive reductions in downtime and signal instability. Not flashy headlines, just quieter operations. And that is the real signal. Every major infrastructure upgrade looks underwhelming until society shifts behavior around it. Electricity was boring, so was fiber, until everything depended on them. Don't follow the crowd, follow the aura. Laser-powered Wi-Fi is not science fiction. It is already operational, already evolving, and already influencing how networks are designed behind the scenes. It will not replace Wi-Fi overnight, and it does not need to. Its role is more surgical. Relieve pressure, increase precision, enable environments where radio breaks down.
If you retire now, you're gonna be walking on soft sand in a week. Just come to Florida and feel the wind in your hair. Retirement is like winning another one. Maybe I'll even join you.
On the Spotty Network, this is what Tom heard.
If you retire now, you're soft and weak. Just come to Florida and win another one. Maybe I'll even join you.
The masses will notice it when it becomes branded, bundled, and normalized. The elite notice it now, while it still sounds boring. This technology does not scream disruption, it whispers inevitability. Light is faster than radio, cleaner than spectrum, and harder to compromise. Physics does not care about marketing cycles. It only rewards alignment. Don't follow the crowd. Follow the aura